Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to get a beefier, more metallic snare drum sound out of your Roland TD17. There you could even say maybe you can get like a bell brass, you know, the legendary Tama bell brass, or you know, something heavier, or you could even fine tune it to a more like a titanium snare drum, but this just adds a little bit of metallic sound to it. So first thing you're going to want to do is, what I did was I tweaked my my EQ. This is what I set my EQ to. Your mileage will vary. You can, you know, set your EQ to your taste, but this is my EQ for my snare drum. Like I said, you set yours how you want. This is how I set mine to get the best sound out of it that I could, according to my ear. So, and then what you're going to want to do is go into the pad assignment. I chose the maple snare. Maple snare seems to work the best to my taste. Also, the brass snare setting suits it pretty well. The other snare drums, not so much, but these two I would recommend going with. And you're going to go into the sub, and this is how you're going to set it. You're going to go to the sub and choose the percussion a go-go low. You can also choose a go-go high, but go-go bell low. And I set it up with a fade 2, which means that when you play at a lower volume, that sound of the go-go bell isn't going to come in until you start hitting a little bit harder. I found a setting of 44 works fine for me, but you can play around with it. Instrument volume, obviously this is to taste as well. The louder it goes, the more of that metallic sound you're going to get, and it's cool to juice it up too. I liked it about this setting, but I played around with it at different levels, and it sounds great in different settings as well. The pitch, this you definitely want to change and play around with depending on the tuning of your snare drum. If you tune your snare drum higher, you might want to go with a little bit of a higher tuning on this sub sound. I found that minus 100 was fine, but again, listen to samples of snare drums that you like and try to match the pitches. And then for the decay, I set it at maximum just so I get the maximum out of it. But you can change yours again to your taste. I find that if you lower the decay too much, you won't hear it at all, especially on drums that have a little more sustain to them. And so again, that's why I chose the maple or the brass as options for this sound. So now I'll play it for you with the sub off and then the sub on so you can hear the difference. So there you have my bell brass snare for the Roland TD17. Hope you enjoy it, and I plan on having many more of these Roland TD17 hacks to come, so be sure to click subscribe on this video and like and share and whatever, and I hope you get some use out of this. Thanks.